Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about low inertia powertrain. The Jesko V8 is a redevelopment of our previous Koenigsegg V8s. I mean, it's a step-by-step process that we have evolved over the last 20 years. Now we have to comply with even more strict emission regulations, we need more extreme control of everything, but at the same time we want to make it lighter as a whole and even more responsive and even more exciting. And we really developed the engine in direct combination with a completely new and revolutionary light-speed transmission. One of the key things it does, it takes away the flywheel and the clutch between the gearbox and the engine. What that means is we have much less inertia in combination with the much lighter engine components. And the actual clutches are inside the gearbox for each gear pair, and they're very, very small. They're about this size, so they have extremely low inertia when they're engaged. And when they're open, of course, even less so. This enables us to have this super amazing response of the engine. And we're going to show you today this in numbers, how many RPMs we can accelerate per second from hitting the throttle. That is really the response. The better number you can get there, the more control you can have over the car, the more directly it reacts to your inputs. And also it means you can shift faster, because even if you have a super fast shifting gearbox, if you have a lot of inertia and slow response in your engine, it won't react so quickly between the gear changes and will slow that process down. So if you have the world's fastest shifting gearbox like we have here, you also want to have the lowest inertia engine to seamlessly play together with what the gearbox is doing to give that maximum performance and most synaptic experience, driving experience you can possibly have. So follow me around, I'll show you what's going on. So in this car now, I have a laptop connected to the control system of the car, and we've set up a test file which will tell us how fast the engine is revving per second. So let's have a go. So first I will just blip a little bit to get a sense. It's just amazingly responsive. And now I activate the log here and let just the engine settle in. And here we go. And then we'll check the data. What does it look like?
I took a look at the logs and calculated the average engine acceleration. So we're going from full idle to 7,800 RPM in 213 milliseconds, and that's an average of 31,700 RPM per second over the whole range.
That's crazy.
The
That's the fastest production revving engine I've ever heard. That's insane.
Most responsive engine
in the world for production car, right? And if you that includes kind of the initial ramp from idle. As soon as you get going, it is much faster per second.
Sitting still, yeah, we've seen peaks to 46,000.
46,000 in peak acceleration.
So
46,000.
In the middle of the ramp where the engine picked up and is accelerating.
So when you're actually driving and you're not in idle, you already kind of pre-open the throttles and you have the boost ready. I mean, it's even more responsive than this crazy number we get from standstill.
In 200 milliseconds, you don't have boost. But if you have boost, it's even faster.
Well, folks, there you go. Seemingly the world's fastest revving production engine. Here.